Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day before starting the video. Please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The bold and the beautiful spoilers and rumors pose the question, could Nick Marone, Jack Wagner, and Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang, remarry? And could Jack Wagner appear on both the CBS soap as Nick and Hallmark Channel's When Calls the Heart as Jack Avery? B&B films about 6 to 8 weeks ahead of air date, so what viewers will see on June 13th, his first day on the air, has already been filmed. His Hallmark Channel show, When Calls the Heart, starts production July 1st. What we need to consider is it's filmed in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. B&B is filmed in Los Angeles, California, and Vancouver in Canada is just across the border from Vancouver, Washington. That's only around a 3-hour flight one way, so with proper planning, Jack could easily appear on both shows concurrently. Another former Hallmark star who now makes movies for Great American Family, Cameron Matheson, recently filmed Christmas movies in Canada, plus filmed over 100 pages of dialogue for ABC's General Hospital. Even though many fans assume Jack's return as Nick is to make Ridge Forrester, Thorsten Kaye, jealous, so he'll dump Taylor Hayes, Rebecca Budig, for Brooke again, it may not happen. We already know, thanks to some leaked photos on Jack's Instagram, that Nick will propose to Brooke, and he gives her an engagement ring. Ridge may indeed get jealous, but it seems like Brooke has realized the waffler isn't worth waiting for to circle back around to her again. Nick will fix Brooke's broken heart, and a wedding take place, and perhaps an off-screen honeymoon while Jack films WCTH and Catherine Kelly Lang gets a little vacation. She's been heavily in storylines for several years now, and might appreciate a little break, although sometimes studios go dark and everyone vacations. Brooke and Nick were also married before, but not several times like with Ridge. They were married once, less than a year, and she was the one who waffled back to Ridge. But when Nick presents her with that ring this time, she may realize all the heartbreak with Ridge wasn't worth it. Nick never hurt her. If anything, Brooke hurt Nick. And after Brooke, he was married to Taylor for a year. But if the marriage does happen, Brooke will stick with Nick this time and not hurt him again. And with Vancouver and LA only 3 hours apart one way, Jack Wagner could easily stay on both shows. The Bold and the Beautiful has always been known for its tangled webs of romance, betrayals, and second or third chances at love. Now, in a twist that no one saw coming, whispers are getting louder across Los Angeles about a potential remarriage between Brooke Logan and Nick Marone. And it's not just idle chatter. As the show dives deeper into legacy characters and brings back forgotten storylines, the reintroduction of Nick Marone, played by the ever-charismatic Jack Wagner, has fans speculating, is the show setting the stage for one of the most shocking romantic reboots in years? And behind the scenes, Wagner himself is creating buzz as he juggles roles on The Bold and the Beautiful and When Calls the Heart. So buckle up, because this is one ship that might just sail again, whether Ridge likes it or not. Brooke's heart. In crisis. A pattern repeating. Brooke Logan, eternal romantic and queen of reinvention, is once again at a crossroads. After spending the last few months tangled in emotional knots between Ridge, Hope's chaos, and a series of self-reflective soul-searching journeys, she's more open than ever to reevaluating her past. And that includes the stormy, passionate love affair she shared with Nick Marone. Nick Marone returns. With a mission? Nick's return to The Bold and the Beautiful isn't just a one-off guest spot. Executive producers are reportedly weaving him into a multi-month arc, with the option to extend depending on fan response and Jack Wagner's availability. And judging by the online buzz, viewers are ready to welcome Captain Marone back into the stormy seas of LA drama. Nick's entrance will be classic soap gold. He shows up at Il Giardino, weathered, gruff, with salt and pepper scruff, and just the right amount of swagger. Deacon serves him a drink on the house before realizing exactly who he's pouring for. And the camera will pan dramatically as Brooke walks in from the patio. Will their eyes lock? Will they pretend it's no big deal? Spoiler alert, they will. Definitely lock eyes, and it will be a very big deal. Nick's reason for returning is said to be business-related, possibly involving Marone Industries circling back into Forrester waters. But sources hint that he may also be re-evaluating the life he left behind, particularly when he learns of Brooke's recent disillusionment with Ridge's hot and cold devotion. Ridge can't handle the competition. Ridge has always had a blind spot when it comes to Brooke. Despite all the history, all the heartbreak, he's often treated her as a given, a constant. But Nick Marone's return throws Ridge into a spiral that fans haven't seen since Thorne tried to woo Brooke in the early 2000s. Expect Ridge to confront Nick within days of his return, trying to puff up his chest and remind him that Brooke is spoken for. Nick's response? A smirk and a low blow. Funny, Ridge. I thought you were married to the dressmaker's pride now. Or is that over too? Tensions will rise. Steffi might weigh in, siding with her father, but Taylor, ironically, might throw a wrench into that plan. A spoiler-filled scene reportedly shows Taylor urging Ridge to let Brooke find her own happiness, even if that means someone else. That's right. Taylor's pushing for Ridge to grow up and stop monopolizing Brooke's emotional real estate. Hope and RJ react, and not how you'd expect with Brooke's possible romantic future in flux. Her children also begin weighing in. While Hope Logan initially balks at the idea of Nick re-entering their lives, citing his complicated past with Bridget and her own memories of turbulence, she's soon reminded by Brooke that people can change, and sometimes it's the ones with the most baggage who offer the deepest understanding. Meanwhile, RJ, newly taking a bigger role at Forrester and growing as a mature young adult, shockingly supports the idea of his mother moving on from Ridge. In one heartfelt scene, he tells Brooke, "You deserve someone who sees you in the present, not as an extension of his past." Will the Logan children rally around their mom's surprising new romantic turn? Or will internal family fractures rise again if Bridget enters the conversation? After all, Bridget was deeply hurt when Brooke and Nick got together the first time. Could this cause old family scars to reopen? Jack Wagner. Playing double duty between shows behind the scenes, Jack Wagner is playing a high-stakes game of schedule Tetris. As fans know, Wagner also stars as Bill Avery on the Hallmark Channel's When Calls the Heart, where he's beloved for his quiet, stoic presence and father figure charm. So how does he juggle both shows? Reports say Wagner has a flexible contract with Hallmark, allowing short-term returns to the bold and the beautiful if storylines are strong enough. Right now, both shows are carefully coordinating filming schedules, with When Calls the Heart filming primarily in Canada and B&B shooting in Los Angeles. So far, Wagner seems committed to both roles, and fans are loving it. There's even chatter of a special crossover promo involving both shows acknowledging Wagner's dual roles in clever meta-jokes. Don't be surprised if Il Giardino serves up a Mountie Martini in honor of his Hallmark alter ego. Could wedding bells ring? Again, don't bet against it. According to insiders, The Bold and the Beautiful is planning a major summer storyline centered around an unexpected wedding, and the leading candidates are none other than Brooke and Nick. The idea is being floated as part of the show's push to stir fresh conflict, awaken longtime viewers' nostalgia, and bring a beloved yet unpredictable dynamic back into the canvas. Picture it. A seaside ceremony, a yacht-inspired theme, Brooke in windswept white, Nick in a crisp linen suit, the waves crashing in the background. Ridge stands in the back, torn but respectful, Taylor by his side. And maybe, just maybe, Jack Wagner breaks into song at the reception, giving us one of his signature heartfelt ballads that he's still known for on tour. It would be pure soap opera magic, and it may be exactly what the show needs in a post-Sheila, post-Thope chaos era. Wildcards, Bridget. Donna and Eric's warning, still, this is the bold and the beautiful, and no romance sails smoothly. Bridget's reaction could be the make-or-break element. If Brooke moves forward with Nick without consulting her daughter, again, it could lead to another mother-daughter rupture. Bridget might return to LA with some choice words and a grudge that never quite healed. Donna, always the supportive sister, seems intrigued by the idea, but could grow concerned once she sees Ridge unraveling. And don't forget, Eric Forrester has history with both Ridge and Nick. Expect Eric to warn Brooke about the dangers of repeating past mistakes. "You've done this dance before, Logan," Eric says in a quiet moment. "Just make sure the music hasn't changed into something you don't want to hear again." Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Bold and Beautiful Update YouTube channel for more update news.